Hello fashion mates, my name is Mr. Mature. You are once again welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I coupled my ARMHOLE Princess Dart Bustier. So if you have not watched the video on how I drafted the pattern, I will leave a link here for you to go and watch the video and come back so that we can sew along together. If you are new to my channel, you are warmly welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified immediately. And also you can share our videos to your loved ones, your colleagues, your fashion mates who are looking forward to upgrade their fashion skills. If you find our videos interesting as well, you can also give us a thumbs up because it helps us to reach a lot of people with our video. So kindly stay with us as we jump into the video. So guys, this is what I achieved with my ARMHOLE Princess Dart Bustier top. As I attached it to my skirt, you can see how beautiful it looks. Although I did not show how I achieved this sleeve and the lower part of this beautiful gown on my client. So without further talking, let's get into the video. This is the pattern I drafted with the sleeve, and this is the fabric I'm going to use. So this is my kente and this is my lining and the lace that you see on the side of the dress itself. So this is the bodice and the sleeve, although I did not show you how to draft the sleeve because I don't want my video to be so long. Okay, now I use my pattern to cut out the fabric itself by leaving ½ inch all around except the both side. I left about 1.5 inch for my side seam allowance, and I added 1 inch for my zipper allowance on the center back. But the seam allowance all over is ½ inch, so I will use it to cut out my lining. Okay, so this is my lining, and then I will lay the pattern that I have cut with my fabric. I will pin it on my lining like this and cut out exactly the same shape. Okay, so this is me cutting out the shape out, and I will do the same for the rest of the bodies. Now after doing that with the bodies, this is what I have, and I went ahead to use the same pattern to cut out my fusing interface, in which some places call it ST. Okay, so this is what I have cut with it. So I'm going to fuse it on my main fabric by using my iron to heating it. So after heating it, I am going to trim off the excess out, as you can see me doing on your screen right now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell for more educative content like this. Now after I have cut everything, this is how my pattern look like. I have fusing all my fabric with my fusing interface or my ST. This is my kente, and my fusing interface has been fused on it, and I did it to all my pattern. Now I'm going to put the remaining ones aside and pick out only the side of my bodice in which it has a different design of a lace. So I pick out those two sides, which is the side back and the side front. So I'm going to use it to trace my lace. You can see my lace, and I'm going to trim it. And after trimming the two, I'm going to use my hemming gum, as you people call it, but the real name for it is hemming web. Hemming web, put it in your head so that it will help you wherever you go. Hemming web. So I will put my hemming web on my fabric itself and put my lace on it and give it a tap heat. So after giving it a tap heat, I will trim off the excess, and then after that I will give it a good press. You can see after pressing it, you can see it is well firm on the fabric. Now I'm going to go to the machine and join them together, but before I go, I will first of all pin the side back to the center back on both sides like this. As you can see me doing, I'll just pin it with just one pin because I'm used to it already, and then I will do the same for the front as well. okay, by putting them together. And also I will do the same for the lining. Everything I did on my main fabric, I'm going to do the same to my lining pieces as well. Okay, so this is the back too. I'm laying them down and then I will take it to the machine. Now I'm back stitching my pieces together. You can see this is the front part. I have joined them together. Okay, you can see the bust side has already contoured, and this is the back. I have joined them together, as well as my lining. Okay, now on my lining, after I have stitched them together, I top stitch my seam. Okay, I top stitch my seam so that it will make it firm, because the lining is going to be on the inside, so I need to top stitch it so that it will not take out a stretch. Okay, so I did the same for the lining for the front as well. Now I'm going to give it a slight press on the lining. You can see I brought in my ham, my tailor's ham. I did it by myself, and then I'm pressing them. So after that too, you can see I top stitch my front seams as well as I join the pieces together. Now what I'm going to do is to join the both shoulders together, okay, the lining part, and I will do the same thing to the front part. But before that, let me show you how I did it. I will let the good face of my lining face together while I will pin them together like this. And then I'll put them aside and come to the kente itself. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open press the seam for the main bodice itself. But before you open press any seam, make sure your seam is pressed flat before you open press it. Okay, so after pressing it flat, I open my seam like this, and then I make sure I use my clapper as well. As a fashion designer, I will advise you make your iron your friend so that your work will come out very neat, and also use your clapper to cool the heat on your fabric side so that it will enable you to go fast. Okay, so this is it after open pressing my seam. So after that, I'm going to iron it flat so that everything will lay flat, and I will do the same for the other side of the pattern. Now I'll bring the front part of the kente, and then I will do the same by first of all pressing the seam, and then I will do the open press as you can see me doing. So guys, if you have derived anything from this tutorial, make sure you hit the thumbs up icon for likes, and then make sure you leave your comment in the comment section as well. So this is me open pressing my seam so that it will lay flat. You can see me doing that, and I will do the same for the other side. So after I have open pressed the seam, what I'm going to do is to bring out my small ham. Okay, this is my small ham, and I will put it inside, and I'll press from the outside of my garment so that the outside will be very smooth. You can see after pressing it, this is what I have. You can see how smooth it is, and I did the same for the other side as well. So here is my front. You can see without wadding, my front bust is showing up well. So I'm going to also join the both shoulder together, okay, by joining the front and the back together on the shoulder side, and I'll take it to the machine and stitch them together. After joining them together, this is what we have. I have joined the shoulder, and I'm going to press it flat. I'll first of all press it flat like this, you can see. All right, and then I will open press it as we normally do for our seam so that there will be no bulges and pulling of fabric from any other side. Okay, so I did it for the other side too, and I will do the same for my main fabric as well. So make sure you make iron your friend, as I normally used to say. So now after I have joined and iron my shoulders, I will then go ahead and join my pieces together, which is the lining and the main fabric, by facing the both good side of the fabrics together, both the lining and the main fabric. So I will lay it on it like this and make sure that it is equal. All right, and then I will pin them together so that there will be no shifting on any part of the sewing. So after pinning it, I'll go ahead and stitch 1/2 inch on all the side on the neckline area. Okay, so after I have joined the neck area, join the lining and the fabric together on the neck area, I'm going to make sure I notch my corners, the edges of the fabric where I stitch together, and any area that have curve, I will make sure I will notch those areas so that it will lay flat and correspond to each other. Okay, so after doing that, I will make sure I will press it down with my iron, as my iron is my friend. Okay, so after that, what I'm going to do is, on the lining part, I'm going to make sure my fabric go under the lining, and then I will top stitch it all through, which is the lining. I'm going to stitch on the lining part. You can see what I did here. All right, that is it. So after that, I will be ironing my seam, and I will make sure that my kente shows on the inside, not the lining showing on the outside, like the way you can see me doing. You can see that when I turn the kente, the lining is not showing at the front because of I top stitch it. So sometimes it comes automatically. Okay, so make sure you do so. It gives you a neat work on your garment. After that, what I'm going to do is, at my zipper area, I'm going to stitch 1/4 inch by folding my lining and my main fabric together. I'll make sure it is equal, and I will stitch 1/4 inch because I'm not going to serge that area. Now after stitching it, I will turn the fabric inside out and do the same for the other side at the zipper area. So after joining it, this is what I have, and then I'm going to give it a slight press, and then make sure that I press it very well by making them become equal. Okay, so I will give it that smooth press. So guys, if you are learning something new, make sure you hit the like button. It's not going to cost you anything, so make sure you hit the like button right now, and let's continue. I will do this to the other side as well, and I will give it a good press. You can see what we have here. Now after that, what I'm going to do is I am going to make sure that I stitch my lining to my main fabric. But before that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to join the back together, and I will stitch 0.75. Remember, when we were cutting the zip area, what I did is I added 1 inch for my zip area. So after stitching the 1/4 inch, it remained 0.75. I will then join the 0.75 together like this for the zip, and also go ahead and stitch about 1/16 all around the garment itself so that it will hold it together. Okay, and then I will give it a good press on the bodice itself. Then I'll bring in my ham and lay it under it because it is a curve, and then I will open press that part for my zip. Okay, So this is it all, that is it all. So after that you will join the side seam, but the reason why I did not show that part is that I really want to show you this particular top part. You can put it on a gathered skirt, or you can put it on a flare skirt, or you can put it on a peplon for a blouse top. Okay, then you are good to go. So after we have joined everything together, this is my own results. Okay, you can see how everything is firmly relaxed on my dressing mannequin. Okay, that is it. You can see it is very beautiful. So you can go ahead and attach it to any form of your style you want to use it for. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video till this very end. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. Don't forget to share our video and leave your comment in the comment section as well. You can also click on the video showing now on your screen right now to learn more about fashion. Until we see again, remember, upgrade is a must. See you in our next video. Bye.